Hey, everybody. I hope all of you are doing well. Today, I have a little reminder not to be seduced by money and continue to lead a life that you find unfulfilling because after 60, it's not about the numbers. It's hardly ever about the numbers. It's about the life that you want to lead, the fulfilling life you want to lead, your clarity, your confidence, and it's rarely, if ever, about the numbers. And I think you're going to find that you don't need as much money as you thought you did to be comfortable. David and I retired, semi-retired at 50. We were living in the suburbs. We wanted to start a new life. We wanted to follow a dream. We wanted a new adventure. So that's what we did at 50. David has had jobs working 4 days a week. At 62, he took his Social Security. I took mine at 62. And then when the pandemic came, this is when he fully retired. So when I talk about people retiring, I don't necessarily mean quitting work completely. What I'm talking about is moving on to a life that is more fulfilling, a job that is more fulfilling for you, something that you've been wanting to do, something that maybe frees up your time or allows you to have passive income for your golden years, something that you've been wanting to do. In our case, we have lived a very abundant life. We're happy that we made that choice to move away 2,500 miles, and the rest is history. So, what do I mean by an abundant life? What I mean by that is we have an ample supply of everything that we need and want. And that's going to be different for everybody because we all value something different. So I can't tell you what you need or what you want. It's not about a dollar figure. It's not about a number. So with that being said, you've probably heard of one more year syndrome. And that's what I want to dive into today is one more year syndrome and what that cost might mean for you. So what is one more year syndrome? One more year syndrome is when you continue to postpone your freedom and the life that you have so tirelessly worked for all of these years because you want a bigger nest egg. So here are four things to consider when it comes to the cost of one more year syndrome. Number one is your health and vitality. So think of it this way. When you continue to work longer, you are exchanging maybe the best years of your life for a bigger safety net. A lot of people think that the best years of their lives are between 60 and 70. They think that's when their health is best. They think that's when they're most youthful and vibrant cells. So if you continue to work for a little bit bigger safety net, you may be giving up the best years of your life. And a lot of people will say that their jobs are causing them a lot of stress. And as we know, stress does cause and affect our health. So keep that in mind if you think you might be stuck in that one more year syndrome mindset. Number two is opportunity cost. Now, opportunity cost is that this is an opportunity for you to spend time with your family, your friends, your loved ones, your grandchildren, to do all of the things that you want to do while you still can. Those hobbies, those books you've been wanting to read, anything that you've been putting off. So if you continue to work, there's an opportunity cost for that because you're putting off those days of joy when you might be the most mobile and active. Number three is taxes and benefits. And I know that earning more does sound great, but when you think about it, it could bump you into a higher tax bracket. And if you are a high wage earner, those Medicare surcharges, the IRMA, is going to get you there. That extra year that you're working really might not benefit you because you won't be taking home as much money as you really thought in the long run. Number 4 is life uncertainty. The life expectancy for males in the United States is 79, and for females, it's 81. And I don't know, for a lot of you in this audience, that might sound like old. That might sound like you have forever. But as a 70-year-old female, that sounds like that's not very far off. Okay. And as they say, the older you get, you start to see family and loved ones that are dying, people that you know. It becomes more frequent. So this is something that I have been thinking about more and more, spending my time wisely and doing the things that I really want to do, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So that one more year just to build a bigger nest egg might be just 1 year too many, because the sad truth of it all is that there are people that die right after they retire. They never get a chance to enjoy all of those things that they have been wanting to do. So consider that if you are putting off your retirement or moving on to a better life for that one more year, just to build that nest egg a little bit more, for a little bit more security. Because security actually comes from within. It doesn't come from a paycheck. It doesn't come from money in the bank. It comes from within. Let me know in the comments if you are already retired and how you are doing. And if you're still planning retirement, let me know how that's going. Let me know if today's message has given you a little bit food for thought. I want to invite you to take a look around my channel at all of the other content that I have pertaining to retirement. I have topics on Social Security, how to get out of debt, the pros and cons of moving, relationship, and health topics. So I have a lot of things on this channel that can give you some ideas about me and our view of retirement. And please check out my website, rebelretirement.com, where you'll find information on just-in-time retirement. It's a value-based, continuous improvement lifestyle plan where you eliminate waste to free up resources to fund your retirement. Please like this video, share this content with somebody that would find it helpful, and please subscribe to my channel for more outside-the-box retirement content. Thanks so much for stopping by today, you guys, and I hope you're doing well. Take care, everybody. I'm Marlene with Rebel Retirement, and I'll see you next time.